Money isn't a ledger you skim and forget. It's a map, a patient compass that doesn't glare when you take the wrong turn, but speaks softly when you're about to walk away from what really matters. I'm Theo, and today the wallet starts to talk. The morning began like any other, slips of routine, a bus signed to a stop, the aroma of roasted beans. I ordered something I could justify in the moment, a latte with a tiny flourish of almond milk, because I deserved it, right? The wallet in my pocket whispered then, not in a hiss, but in a low, patient tone.
Theo, that is one expensive latte. That latte is a week of groceries.
I paused. I laughed. And I paid. But the whisper didn't vanish. It lingered. A quiet chorus that wouldn't be hurried away. I started listening. I swapped the latte for water with a lemon. I chose the bus instead of the rideshare Sprint. I asked my phone for a cheaper track of music and cut a subscription I'd barely noticed I kept. The wallet spoke again, not in judgment, but in a voice that felt familiar, almost maternal.
You could have saved enough for Maya's birthday gift. You could have covered a tank of gas for a late-night visit to your mother. You could have used this week's cash for something that would last longer than a moment of caffeine.
The words didn't sting. They asked a question, what's the week for? What is the life you want to open up if you're willing to give a little today? Then life threw a curveball. My best friend's birthday loomed. I wanted to show up with something thoughtful, something that said I'd listened to the quiet voice that's been teaching me to live with intention.
A gift that speaks volumes isn't always a bottle with a glossy label. Sometimes it's a mug you've handmade, a poem tucked inside, a conversation you begin with a person you've taken for granted.
I chose the handmade mug. Not flashy, not viral, just honest. And I took the bus to his place, carrying it like a small, quiet revolution. My friend loved it in a way a gadget never could love him back. We shared stories until the evening light browned the coffee in our mugs. From that day onwards, a new rule was born from habit. Later in the evening, I counted the coins, not to calculate loss, but to honor a habit forming. One cost, one consequence, one future inching into reach. The wallet didn't punish missteps. It taught me how small, mindful choices, repeated, feel like a life you're proud to live.
You didn't buy less today. You bought a future you can stand beside tomorrow. I am proud of you.
From that day onwards, the wallet became a constant companion. It was there to help me with money choices. Joy with lasting ripples. When I looked over to my wallet, it had a soft glow to it, as city lights reflected in the night. On a weekly basis, track your expenses for a month and write down its hidden cost, emotional, time, or relational. Keeping an expense diary will help you too. 1. Build your awareness. You will see exactly where your money goes, not where you think it goes. 2. Reveal your patterns, your spot impulses and triggers that lead to overspending. 3. Sharpen your discipline and create feedback loop that nudges you toward deliberate choices. 4. Clarify your values. From that you will be able to align your spending with your goals, for example, with regards to your education, travels and contributions or gifts. 5. Help you cut emotional spending. You will be able to name the mood behind purchases. 6. Overall, your budgeting will improve, as you will have records of the real data that will help you to set realistic limits and track progress. Lastly, not only will you be able to spot leakages, track repayments, but also track your total spending, savings, investments, and contributions. Friends, always avoid these common pitfalls on your expense diary. 1. Too much logging at once. Start simple. Don't overwhelm the diary. Keep it easy at first. 2. No reviews. Log regularly. Then review weekly or monthly to find real insights. 3. Perfectionism. Progress beats perfection. Let the diary help you improve, not guilt you. 4. The missing mood context. Include mood or triggers. Numbers alone miss the story behind the spend. Finally, don't burn out. If it feels heavy, scale back and rebuild gradually. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more episodes of The Talking Wallet.